Did you see a neurologist?
To find out if I'm crazy?
What really happened to Wendy Williams? Did the Hollywood industry elites do this to her?
Anybody could look at her and tell this is not just alcohol. There's something more going on.
Stay tuned as we've got all the messy and juicy details here on Celebrity Business. Many celebrities like Kanye West, Dave Chappelle, and Cat Williams have openly spoken out about the detriment of celebrities in the industry. Kanye West and Dave Chappelle both claimed that the industry tried to make them out as if they were going crazy. Are they now trying to do the same thing to Wendy Williams?
This industry is a monster.
At a time like this, if I was on medication right now, then one pill could have been swapped out, and it would be Michael Jackson and Prince all over again.
They're trying to kill me. The whole time, they're trying to convince me I'm insane. They were trying to get me to take psychotic medication. Yeah, like I'm sitting around, I was stressed out, but the people that were telling me I was insane, I believe that they knew what was going on.
Ever since Wendy Williams' Lifetime documentary aired, there has been tons of comments on the internet about her erratic behavior. It is hard for some people to accept that her condition drastically declined so quickly with just alcohol. Some people seem to believe that there has to be other forces at play, such as the entertainment industry.
Anybody could look at her and tell this is not just alcohol. There's something more going on.
Wendy Williams' life is in desperate need of help, and the industry elites are certainly going to succeed in getting rid of her if she doesn't get the necessary treatment right away by people who truly care for her. Consider this. Why was her court-appointed guardian a complete stranger when she clearly had family members who were willing and capable of being her guardian?
It's her family. How come family's not there saving her?
Because family was shut out.
You had people in the family from the beginning saying that we would take responsibility with regard to guardianship and personal needs to ensure that she was healthy.
This is how the industry gets back at the people they want to destroy. They've found a way to gain control so they can manage the situation and possibly medicate her however they choose. Why is it that Wendy Williams is in a medical facility that her family cannot visit? Her family aren't able to contact her as they'd like or check up on her.
As a family, we have been kept out of a lot of details. The location in terms of where she is, we don't specifically know.
So you don't know where she is?
No. Her guardian has not released that information to us. I haven't seen her in about 9 months.
Hollywood is a place where fame and fortune often go hand in hand, but it's also a place where bizarre illnesses strike some of the most famous people. The strange thing is that most victims are usually among the strongest and most influential people who suddenly get sick with some kind of illness. It seems that the industry elites are in control of who lives and who dies. Look what they did to Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx disappeared from the public eye due to some kind of strange illness. He stated that he has never heard about that illness in his life, but he's just lucky to be alive. If the industry wants a celebrity gone, then they are gone. They will spin whatever news necessary to plot the demise of the celebrity that they wish to destroy.
There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such.
Wendy Williams was one very bold daytime TV host. She was well known for being a controversial TV host. She wasn't afraid to tackle some of the difficult issues that other TV hosts would ever dare to talk about. She didn't care who she was facing when it came to doing her job. She says it like she means it.
No, I pissed a lot of people off, including you. But this is a full circle moment, everybody.
Yes.
Get into adult conversation.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah.
The talk show icon seems to be experiencing similar treatment from the industry like what Dave Chappelle and Kanye West experienced. They have frozen her bank accounts. She has no money and was taken away from her family, and is made out to look like a crazy person whenever she talks about these things.
I have no money, and I'm gonna tell you something. If it happens to me, it could happen to you.
Once the industry elites fail to control or take out a celebrity, they will find other ways to get rid of them. They will make the necessary efforts to label them as crazy, so that people won't pay attention to what they say. Kanye West is the perfect example.
They tried to medicate me. I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me. And they when I asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears you. I mean, look.
They would have Michael Jackson.
Or worse.
Are they doing the same thing to Wendy Williams? Her change up was drastic. She quickly went from this to that.
I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part, really?
The industry also labeled Dave Chappelle as crazy after he spoke out that the industry was paying him 10% of what he was actually making at the time.
I've been in show business since I was 14, and I've heard the stories of what happens, and I've seen these kinds of things play out in front of me.
Okay. When you say you heard the stories, what do you mean? What stories?
I mean, you see before, look, Mariah Carey made a $100 million deal, and 3 months later, she's all of a sudden mysteriously crazy. Or Martin Lawrence punches through and he's waving a gun on the street screaming, "They're trying to kill me."
Yeah, we hear those stories.
And it always happens around the time of their career where it seems as though they're crossing over the next plateau.
Yeah. Would you say you lost your mind, sort of?
No.
No.
Not exactly.
Okay.
I wasn't crazy, but it's incredibly stressful.
Yeah.
And I felt like in a lot of instances, I was deliberately being put through stress.
You can tell that Dave Chappelle was stunned after Oprah asked him if he lost his mind. Why is she trying to push that narrative? It's clear that when certain celebrities reach the height of their careers and can speak out against things they don't like or won't accept, the industry makes them out as being crazy, and Oprah has always been suspected as being among the industry elites. It is also a possibility that Oprah had a hand in getting rid of Wendy Williams from daytime TV to put Sherri Shepherd in the position. It seems that Oprah wants Sherri to be under her control and follow her rules. Sherri even shared that she spoke with Oprah once, and she took so many notes from Oprah that her wrist started to hurt. So clearly Oprah is trying to get Sherri to do just as she did.
It is the passing on.
Thank you so much.
It is the passing on.
So you officially passing the baton on?
I'm passing the baton.
Wendy Williams was too controversial to be controlled. She says it like she means it, and that's that. Wendy Williams would often talk about Oprah on her show. She would even mock Oprah's personal life, particularly her friendship with Gayle King, which seemingly angered Oprah.
Tina told Oprah that she needed to get married. Well, Oprah thought twice about it, but then ultimately she decided that marriage isn't for her. Well, first you have to get right with a relationship because you brought Gayle to the wedding. And I don't picture Oprah and Stedman ever getting married because I look at that as like companionship. No, that I've been saying for years. I don't picture Oprah getting her back broken.
So now it seems Oprah has invested in Sherri to make sure she does a good job to prevent Wendy Williams from ever making a comeback. Wendy Williams' niece said that Wendy is hoping to get back to doing what she loves.
Well, I know that in talking with her. She does hope to resume a career.
I don't see that happening, especially since Wendy was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia. Unless she will have some bizarre recovery like Jamie Foxx did, or will they claim it was a misdiagnosis? Kanye West claimed they misdiagnosed him because they wanted to keep him medicated in order to control him.
Drove me to a point of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed of having a disorder that would have had me on medication right now. At a time like this, if I was on medication right now, then one pill could have been swapped out and it would be Michael Jackson and Prince all over again. But because I didn't take the misdiagnosis and I didn't take the medication, I'm able to speak to you guys clear of thought and transparently.
So they could possibly be doing the same thing to Wendy.
Anybody could look at her and tell this is not just alcohol. There's something more going on.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Catch up on more celebrity business in the next video.